Hello, this is Spyderrock, and welcome to a Q&A video. You guys asked me a bunch of questions, and I'm going to try my best to answer as many of them as I can. This is kind of like a thank you thing for helping me hit 50,000 subscribers. My plan is to do this for 50,000 subs. I have other things planned for the fact that you got me to 50,000 subs by the end of last year, which was very cool, and I really appreciate it. But anyway, yeah, I asked both on my Discord. There's a link in the description. If you are not part of my Discord, you could join it. And on YouTube in a community post for you all to ask me some questions. And I have a bunch of them pulled up here. I'm not going to be able to get to everybody's question. Also, there's probably a lot of questions that have been asked since I'm recording this, because this probably won't come out for a few hours until after I'm recording it, if that makes sense. If you have more questions to ask, if I didn't get to yours, or if you have more questions, comment them down below, or on my Discord server, there's a channel called Ask Spy. It's basically like a Q&A, but 24/7. I respond to them whenever I see them. I thought it would be cool to answer some on video. Maybe some of you can get a little shout out, you know, you never know. Anyway, to start out, I'm gonna start with like YouTube questions. I think that makes the most sense. So Epsilon asks, what inspired you to make these add-ons? What were the ideas that helped you create some of your most popular ones? For example, Bossborn, More Gear, and Questcraft. I mean, really what inspired me to make add-ons was playing add-ons. There are a lot of really good add-on creators that when I started showcasing add-ons, I was really impressed with some of their stuff, and I really wanted to start making some of my own. Plus, at the time, I was playing a lot of Minecraft with friends, and I really wanted to make stuff that would make our game more fun for what we wanted. So, you know, if my friend was like, yeah, I want, you know, an axe pick, I would be like, okay, and then I'd go make an axe pick, stuff like that. A lot of the inspiration for my add-ons themselves, like individually, comes from whatever games I was playing at the time. Like I decided to make Bossborn and some of the other add-ons, like I think primarily Crazy Weapons, after playing a lot of Terraria, because that game has really cool bosses and really cool weapons and tools, and I was like, man, I want to have more of that. More Gear was kind of just like getting into making add-ons. I wanted to make something kind of basic, but pretty polished, something based off of kind of the things that I've seen other add-ons do. Questcraft is heavily inspired by Sea of Thieves, because I was really into Sea of Thieves when I made that. So it's a lot of inspiration coming from just other games and things. I'm probably gonna butcher your name, so I'm sorry, but Raimi asks, can you make an add-on with enchantments that are compatible with non-vanilla tools? No, as of right now, at least maybe there's something you can do with game test, but I don't believe you can make custom enchantments. You can make tools that look like they have custom enchantments. That's how a lot of people do it. That's why they're always with vanilla tools. They're not actual custom enchantments. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this whole camera thing. It's weird. I got a ring light down, though. You can kind of see it in my glasses. So better visual quality, you know, no more of that grainy look. Ooh, this is one of my favorite questions. Out of all of them, this might be my favorite. DJ Diamond09 asks, what is the main feature of add-ons that you look for to separate NAF add-ons from high quality ones? There's a lot that goes into making an add-on feel polished. For me, one of the big things is if it's a survival add-on, just making sure that it's balanced in the game. There's also the whole thing of you can tell that someone put effort into making the textures and things, because either if someone went for a consistent art style and gameplay style throughout the whole add-on, it's kind of all about consistency. So either you want it to be consistent with Minecraft or consistent with the add-on, because not every add-on is going to be balanced with Minecraft in mind. There's a lot of add-ons that are going to have their own balancing, but as long as everything is consistent throughout the add-on, then it's really cool. So if it has a consistent art style, a nice art style, consistent gameplay, or is more Minecrafty, looks like Minecraft, because you can tell when someone doesn't really know what they're doing or puts low effort into things. You can tell. I mean, something that's a big indicator immediately is when someone doesn't put like the text file in, so their items are just like named like Minecraft : item.name.sword or whatever. You know, it's kind of, that's kind of a giveaway. Things like that. There's definitely a feel to it though. Like you can kind of feel playing an add-on like, oh, this is good, or oh, this is not as good. And a lot of times you can even see it just watching someone else play or looking at the add-on page. I don't know what their first question means, but Purple Luna asks, why did you start playing Minecraft? So I started playing Minecraft because I had a friend who was playing Minecraft in elementary school. I think it was in like 3rd grade, maybe. So I was about 8 years old. My friend had a Kindle Fire and he had Minecraft Pocket. I think it was the light version on his Kindle Fire. And he was playing it and he kept telling me to get Minecraft, and I was like, okay, so I finally got a copy for my birthday from my parents. It was a very nice gift, and yeah, I started playing Minecraft from then on. So tell us your story, how the channel started. Well, the channel itself being started was from me being a 9-year-old watching a bunch of Minecraft content. People like DanTDM and Stampy, iBallistic Squid, Ashdub, a bunch of other content creators as well. I watched all their content and I was like, I want to do that. I bet I could make good content. I could not make good content, at least not as a 9-year-old using iMovie on an old Mac Mini. You know, I tried my best, but they're not good quality videos. They are all privated right now. You cannot find them. Maybe if we can get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I will unprivate those videos. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you never know. I'm just gonna say it. If we can get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll unprivate a couple of those videos. But as for like making add-on content, this kind of started from me playing around with some add-ons, being like, these are cool. So I made one video and it did better than every other video on my channel. So I started kind of making those videos. Now at that point in time, better than every other video was like getting 50 views. So to me, getting 50 views was awesome. Maybe nowadays to me it's not, but when you're just starting out YouTube, 50 views is great. And that's 50 people that saw your video. And then even if just 1 or 2 of them stick around, that's gonna be 52, 53. I'm just gonna say the first word or the first name in your username because I'm gonna butcher your the pronunciation. But Maycolt asks, also nice profile picture, Nabs the Blue, love to see it. Maycolt asks, what future projects do you have, or what ideas or forgotten add-ons do you have? So recently in my update video I just posted the other day, I talked about some of my future projects. So I'm gonna go over some of the forgotten add-ons. I was going to make a furniture add-on at one point. I spent a while working on that furniture add-on, and then I lost some of the files, and then I kind of gave up and then got bored of it. And then I was like, I don't really feel like making a furniture add-on. I don't just like modeling, but I don't really like texturing 3D models too much, at least pixel art wise. So I kind of gave up on that. I was also working on a trading card add-on because, here, let me grab some of these. I've gotten really into Magic the Gathering. I even have just like a random pile of cards on my desk. I wanted to make a Magic the Gathering style add-on where you have these cards, you can open these card packs, you can buy them from like some villager, and then you can open them and the cards give you special abilities. I still may finish that, who knows, but that's kind of like a somewhere in between to answer your question. OTP8 asks, is Minecraft actually your favorite game? If so, how did you learn to code add-ons for Minecraft? Yes, Minecraft is genuinely my favorite game. I don't play survival too often as of right now, but even just straight up survival Minecraft, I don't know that there's any game that I have more fun in. Like genuinely just hopping into a regular survival world, although, I mean, of course, I have so many add-ons installed, I love to play with a bunch of add-ons, but just playing some regular Minecraft survival even, it's my favorite game. It just feels so good. There's so much creativity and there's so much modding and community stuff and servers. There's so much to do. It never really gets old to me. So yes, I think Minecraft will probably always be my favorite game. How did I learn to code add-ons for Minecraft? A lot of what I learned for making add-ons, since there weren't many tutorials when I started making add-ons, was pretty much just finding other people's add-ons and looking at how they made them. So I would extract the files and then look at them, look at the raw text of the files and just see what they did to make them. I never like copy or stole code or anything, like that's plagiarism, that's not cool. But I would look through people's add-ons just to see how they did what they did so I could do something similar, not literally copying what they did, but like seeing how it works, because that's kind of the important thing. And then eventually when I started using Bridge a lot more, Bridge has a lot of tools for like presets and things. I definitely recommend using Bridge instead of any kind of add-on generator thing. Anani Mouse asks, would you want to do something apart from YouTube? And do you have a pet? If so, what is it? So apart from YouTube, I'm really interested in game development. I'll probably go for either computer science or a game design art degree to college. And I've been working on some stuff in Unreal Engine, very basic stuff. Like I'm just trying to learn the basics of how the engine works. I'm not really getting to a place where I can make a full game yet, but I really do want to develop games for a living. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing YouTube anytime soon. I still think I will do YouTube as a hobby and maybe even still as a job for a while. I'm also really interested in music and music production and maybe even being in a band, playing guitar. So outside of YouTube, those are definitely things that I'm going to be working on. I don't have a pet as of right now. I used to have a cat. His name was Squint. He was very old. Angry Vader asks, is pineapple on pizza good? Yes, pineapple on pizza is good. If you want to argue with me, go ahead. You like it if you like it. You don't like it if you don't like it. Everybody is entitled to their own flavor, taste, preference. What's the word? Do I feel like there's a word for that? Like tastes that you like. I don't know. If you can figure out what I'm trying to say, comment down below. My brain is shutting down. I'm running off at like 4.5 hours of sleep and an energy drink. So Village Cool asks, what was a time you were tearing your hair out trying to get something to work? I've had a lot of those times with add-ons. I've also had a lot of those times with video editing. That's been happening to me a lot lately. It's also happened to me a lot when messing around with like Unreal Engine. I'd say it's happened the most with working on add-ons though. Video editing is a big issue. A lot of times it's just when a software is crashing a lot. You know, I started using DaVinci Resolve, and while it's great, it's better than HitFilm, which is what I've been using. It's still got some issues, and I'm trying to learn how to work around those issues. But definitely trying to learn how to do things with entities has been really difficult. I'm pretty good at making items for add-ons, but outside of items, I have a tough time with learning entities. So I've had a lot of issues with that. Blocks as well. I remember trying to do 3D blocks and having a lot of issues with stuff like, I don't know what you call it, but like, it's not just shaders, but like having the blocks have shadows or not have shadows and contact shadows and things like that. I remember that was really tough to learn, to me at least. Max asks, do you have siblings? Nope. MCPE King asks, do you want to give me money? Nope. Not GG Gehaith asks, who are you and why am I subscribed to you? I don't know, that sounds like your problem. That sounds like a skill issue. I can't. Now on to some questions from Discord. Not Your Problem asks, why are you named Spyderrock? When I was young, and I mean like really young, I was probably like 5 or 6, I came up with a fictional band that I was going to have someday called Spyderrock, because I liked spies and I liked rocks. And I think I liked spiders, kind of. Now I'm very afraid of spiders, so, you know, that is what it is. But anyway, it became my Minecraft username because I was like, I don't know, I'll put it in there. And I've kind of stuck with it ever since. I like it. HD Animates, aka Artificial Resolution in my server, asks, what's your favorite game outside of Minecraft, including flat screen or VR? My favorite game would definitely be Undertale. I'm including Deltarune in that. I don't know if you can tell, that's the wrong finger. I have a Ralsei plush, I have a Metaton poster up there, it's kind of out of frame, another Deltarune poster there. Big fan of those games. I also really love Sunset Overdrive. One of my favorite games. I have a lot of favorite games. Forza Horizon 4, Sea of Thieves, I'm trying to think of some others. Beat Saber is definitely up there for sure. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Wii Sports Resort, yeah. But yeah, I play a ton of games, pretty much every genre. TrueDat Walker 10 asks, do you play Java? Yes, sometimes I do. I actually started out playing Minecraft on Java. Well, I started out with both Java and Pocket Edition at the same time. I played a lot more Java though. Eventually I transitioned to Bedrock Edition though, because all my friends were playing on Xbox and I wanted to be able to play with them. Turtle Talon asks, will you play Minecraft in VR? I actually did do a Minecraft in VR video a while back. It's not a great video, I'm gonna be honest, but it was fun to make. Minecraft VR, at least the Oculus version, is very buggy. I don't even have an Oculus anymore, I have an Index now, but I know there is a like Java or like some kind of Minecraft VR. There's also a VR game called Cube, which is basically Minecraft in VR but built from the ground up for VR. It's not Minecraft related, but it's like the same kind of game. But I'm interested in playing that. So all of those I'll probably make videos on at some point this year. I'm very into VR. I do a lot of VRing. I don't know, you could say that kind of. Oh, now Athox, sorry if I butchered your name, asks, can you do a Minecraft live on Hive this week? I can't guarantee anything this week, but I will try to. But I definitely want to do a lot more live streams soon. They've been a lot of fun. It seems like you all have been enjoying them, so for sure. Fate asks, will your add-on pack include more mods than just yours? Maybe. Right now, my main plan is to have it center around all my add-ons because they are made to work together. They're made to be played with each other. They're all kind of supposed to be part of the same thing. So you can use them, you know, one off, or you can combine them all. And that's mainly what the pack's gonna do, as well as add some other new stuff. But I may throw a couple of other people's add-ons in there, mostly probably just smaller things, nothing too big, nothing that changes the balancing of the game. Just small fun things from people that I know, if they want me to add their stuff. Raycat asks, will you make in the future showcase videos for maps or even servers or realms that people would send and maybe even polls to choose what to showcase or whatever? Yes, now that you suggest it, I think that's actually a pretty good idea. I could make videos about servers and realms and maps. They don't normally get as many views, but I think if I could find ways to make them a lot more entertaining, I think you all could enjoy them a lot more. And I do think there's a lot of good add-ons on, you know, realms, servers, and maps out there. So definitely, I think that could be cool. I'm gonna end this off with a question from Pan. They ask, what kind of toys do you play with the most as a child? I played with a lot of Legos and Hot Wheels cars. Those were my big things. I ended up having a huge collection of Hot Wheels cars because my friends and I had like a drug trade of sorts, except instead of like, I don't know, like, oh, I've got 3 pounds of meth if you've got some cocaine. Like, no, we had like, oh, I've got this, it would be like, oh, I have this Lamborghini if you have that Ferrari. But yeah, lots of playing with Legos and Hot Wheels cars. I feel like that translates pretty closely, at least the Legos, to my love of Minecraft. It's kind of like this giant Lego world I can play in. So I guess that's probably where that comes from. Quick bonus question. I already put away my ring light, but Glide asks, how can I eat the crust of a watermelon? Anyway, thanks for watching if you made it to here. If you have more questions, like I said, comment them down below or join my Discord and ask them in Ask Spy if you want a more immediate response. This has been really fun answering some of your questions. Normal videos will be starting back up this Saturday, of course, you know, add-on showcases and whatnot. Thanks for watching if you made it to here though. See you later and